Breaking news, Nigerians. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu don talk in U.S. court. He now urged the U.S. court to revise order asking Chicago University to release academic records. And people are now asking questions. What exactly is the problem? Why is he not releasing it? Why is he restricting the Chicago State University to release his records from the school? If you ask me now who I go ask? It's really very surprising. Someone who went to school said the school should not release his document because of privacy, whatever, and all that. I beg go. I think say once you are in a public office, everything about you becomes public. People want to dig deeper about you. People want to know who their leader is. So they want to know everything about you. So all these ones, okay, release. If you want to release, don't release the gender. Just release only the results. So that means something is fishy. You see, they have succeeded in disgracing Nigeria out there. That is just what they are doing. These people, they have succeeded in disgracing Nigeria out there. Nigeria was once the giant of Africa. But today we are nowhere to be found in the map because we have bad leaders. You understand? Who do not even want the anything good for the country. Selfish people. You know, you see this thing when they call desperation. Now virus. And when it eats into you, you are finished. He can never leave you until he's finished, until he is done with you. And sometimes at the end of the day, they disgrace you. That is what desperation is. You always think about you, about yourself. You don't think about any other person. It's a pity we actually found ourselves here. Nigerians, in a new twist, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has urged the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois Eastern Division to revise the order asking the judge, the Chicago State University, to release his academic records to a political opponent, Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Tinubu, who argued that Magistrate Jeffrey Glibert, who gave the order on September 19 in a ruling on an application by Atiku, exercised the power he did not have under the Section 1782 of the U.S. statutes, and prayed the court to reject Atiku's application. These form part of Tinubu's arguments in his reply to Atiku's response to his objection to the execution of the order made by Magistrate Glibert in an application for discovering filed by Atiku. In the reply filed by his lawyer, Christopher Carmichael, Tinubu contended that the magistrate held in granting the application and ordering Chicago State University to comply with the subpoena for documents and a deposition, the ruling. He should be set aside and the application denied. He argued that Atiku was merely on a fishing expedition because the document he is seeking from the U.S., the Chicago State University, can no longer be admitted at the current state of the appeal he filed at the Supreme Court because the Presidential Election Petition Court had deemed them inadmissible. So, una don't hear and so. This is the latest now. Atiku said, please pardon me, Tinubu said the document, that is his files, Atiku Abubakar is seeking for from the United States, Chicago State University, should no longer be given to him again. Una not say before he talk say, may them give only the results, but they should forget about the gender. Now, he has changed mind though. You understand? He said they should not even give anything again. They shouldn't give anything again. You recall that President Bola Tinubu asked a federal judge in the United States to direct Chicago State University to give only its university certificate to the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. Tinubu, through his lawyers on Monday, asked Judge Nancy Maldonado to block all other details, especially the gender and the admission records, among others, of the person who owns the certificate from being disclosed. Niger News understands that the identity of who was admitted into the Chicago State University in the 1970s has been controversial after the Chicago State University transcript emerged that indicated the school admitted a female Bola Tinubu from Southwest College, Chicago in 1977. Record that Tinubu, through his lawyers, had asked Ms. Maldonado to delay the order of Judge Jeffrey Glebart, a magistrate that ordered the university to release his academic records to Atiku. So, Tinubu asked the judge to save him from suffering severe and irreparable damage by placing an emergency hold on a recent order for his university records to be released. According to the president, the damage he would suffer would be impossible to mitigate if the order directing the release of his academic records to Atiku is not delayed for possible vacation. There is harm in allowing discovering on issues and documents outside the diploma, Tinubu's lawyer said in their full briefing to the court seeking a review of Judge Jeffrey Gilbert's order by Ms. Maldonado, a district judge. So he's still pursuing this. Nigerians, I don't see the matter, so I beg, wetin I get to talk. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you.